Hi, I'm Marty Eells. I worked with the city of Myrtle Beach for 35 years as a firefighter. I'm retired.
Marty, you spoke today to the city council.
Yes, sir.
And Fox Simons came on, and he said that within 7 to 10 days, they expected the city to have some sort of plan for you guys. Please explain to our audience what happened with your benefits and the process is currently in place.
Sure, absolutely. So in August we had a meeting and we're notified that we were going to lose our health care insurance and be forced into the marketplace, and so they were going to cancel our insurance January 1st, 2022. So on that cancellation, there's a lot of things that have happened. We lose our health care insurance, we lose our dental, our vision, we lose our MRI discount capabilities, we lose the city clinic where we're known by the doctors there and the people that treat us, and we've had built relationships. So we would lose our medical contact person that's been treating us and knows us and we know them for years. So we've lost that. So we're here today in the process that we've addressed city council many times in council meetings to listen to us, to look at our plight, because we have a benefit that we earn. It's through public service that we all sacrificed, and now that earned benefit is being taken away from us. And it was done in a way that I felt was really illegitimate and underhanded, because they took the retired folks, then they segregated them out of the system, out of a group system, and then they came up with a figure saying that we cost the system $1,400 a month. And when they said that we cost that, I don't think that number is totally accurate, because it's taking people out of a group program, and that's not how insurance operates. You count on the younger people to carry the older people that need the medical assistance more so in the older years. And so by taking us out of the whole system, they painted a picture falsely of saying how much we cost the system after we spent so many years earning this, because we were young at one time and we paid into the system and we supported the ones that came before us. We're healthy, and most of us are healthy now. And so when we did that, we didn't go to the doctors and have surgeries and cost the system. So the city was able to pull money and use that resource to support the people that were retired, and we expect the same consideration.
So Fox said it would be 7 to 10 days before they could get back with you guys. Now the election for incumbents is next Tuesday. Were you disappointed with timelines, he said?
Absolutely. We want full restitution. We deserve full restitution. And what I mean by that is full health care at a cost that doesn't reflect marketplace insurance. We want it at the cost that reflects group insurance plan equally. So we want that. We want our dental, our vision, our MRI capabilities in our city clinic. So it's a simple fix. It doesn't need a whole lot of, okay, let's look at allowing the retirees to use the city clinic. It doesn't involve a whole lot of thought on that process. It smells, or it appears to be a delay in long run to see what they're going to charge, because initially the mayor had said we're going to wait and extend this deadline to January 15th. I don't know what they want. They want to look at the new numbers coming out in November. Well, apparently those numbers are probably going to be a lot higher in the marketplace. So anything less than restoring our benefits completely would be unsatisfactory. There's no compromise here. This is an earned right benefit that we've done by our sacrifice of public service. So with the elections coming up, it puts it back farther for us to feel comfortable about a simple decision.
How long did you work for the city of Myrtle Beach?
I worked for the city of Myrtle Beach for 35 years.
And has what's happened since August caused you to lose some faith in city government?
Well, there's a lot that's happened besides that. So when we were hired, we were promised health insurance until we reached 65. That changed in 2009. They took us off that promise program. So we lost confidence there. A couple of years ago, they came out and they said that there was a major increase in the cost of insurance. No numbers were provided to us, so we lost a little bit of confidence there. Now they turn around and they tell us that we are not going to be covered under the city's umbrella program. And so that's a complete loss in the city staff and city council of trust. Not only that, but there were people that were rehired because of a program that allowed us to continue working with the city. They forced retirement upon all these individuals. And they created a gap in the public safety sphere because they can't fill these voids. So now we lost that. But the really devastating part is that I'd hate to think that the same people that we worked with and for and together are failing us because they knew, and this is tough, that they were going to cancel those people that they forced out. They were going to cancel their health coverage. And that's devastating.
So let me understand this right. They forced you into early retirement, then they canceled your benefits. Is that an accurate picture? That
is an accurate picture for the people that were forced out of the city. But other people were allowed to stay. So it wasn't a program, it was a selective program with a granted few people staying with the city. If you're going to do something like that and you're going to do it, you do it across the board.
Okay. So are there people about to retire or soon to retire that will also lose their benefits?
Yes, every city employee, whether it's police, fire, public works, finance, anybody that retires from the city is going to lose their health insurance as it stands right now.
So if I'm a 43-year-old city employee, it's really hard to find another job after 20 years, and I'm looking at a soon future where I'm going to lose my benefits.
Right, so not just say if you're 43, because a lot of people enjoy working for the city and stay with the city. They're dedicated to the city. They put everything that they have, their families, sacrifice for us to work for the city. But so regardless, so there's people that are in the category, I don't know what the aggregate age would be for retirement, but anybody, whether you retire when you're 43 or if you retire when you're 62, you're losing your benefit.
So that's the expectation for all employees moving forward?
Yes, sir.
Has that affected, in your opinion, your friends who are currently still in city employment, employed by the city?
It affects every single city employee that is working for the city at this time. They are affected. When they leave the city, as of right now, they will not carry their health insurance. And that is devastating after they've committed all these years to the city as being good employees. They will lose their benefit.
So we've spoken to some city employees that have been willing to speak with us. Do you think morale is very high in the city among city employees right now, or not so high? Or do you know?
I would say the people that work for the city are great individuals. They're committed to doing their job. You're going to get the best police service. You're going to get the best fire service. You're going to have public works out here all the time doing the jobs that they do. So everybody's committed to doing a job that they love. So I don't think their performance is going to suffer. However, I do understand that you can't keep assaulting a person's benefit that they've earned and expect positivity. I suspect that it's going to be harder to recruit people and absolutely harder to retain people when you're stripping away the benefits. Most people are out there right now are trying to hire good people. The city has great people, and yet they're turning around and taking their benefits. Why would they do such a thing?
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Continue to explore other options on the other fronts as well. But I appreciate everyone's patience as we continue to go down this road.
Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Eells with 404 Gulfport, Mobile, South Carolina. This is the last council meeting before the elections next week. We're here because of the city and council's actions to cancel our health care. I'd like to correct my math calculations. After the old retirees were segregated from the group insurance, I calculated the rate at $1,400 a month cost the city projected. I failed to look at the numbers from the angle the city puts into the account, about $10 million a year, and that's the employees and the retirees. This is money that is earned and considered part of the employee's salary, calculated at cost. I placed a FOIA request for the actuary report that breaks down all of to see where the balance surplus payouts. I anticipate a clearer understanding, demonstrating the city's not in harm's way. The facts are retirees were separated from the group plan. Information provided did not spread the claims to the entire group, resulted in the retirees and our families being stripped of the city's health insurance. Future retirees that have full credit service will lose credit coverage upon retirement. This action will result in financial disaster. This was an earned benefit. City staff presented the case inaccurately, I believe, against our great employees. The city council voted and approved the measure. We're pleasantly we presented to council to fully reinstate our benefits without hyperinflating costs or marketplace rates that do not provide group rates. We're a group company. We ask that for vision, dental, city clinic, MRIs, all of it to be reinstated. We have a delay until January 15th to look at the new numbers, and the new numbers make it appear that we're going to be throwing market prices. That's not the correct thing to do, nor is it the right thing to do. Right now, currently, we can only guess. We have mistrust in the city based on several experiences. We had our insurance until 65 years old stripped away from us in 2009. We suffered a substantial price increase 2 years ago. Now we lose our benefits remaining in 2022. Mistrust was reinforced in 2020 with the forced retirement of rehired employees, but then it was a selective base, which meant that a select few were allowed to stay. The city has experienced a tragic result of the public safety positions, particularly in the police department. They cannot fill these voids. Our city is unique that all departments operate in support capacity for all public safety, placing us all on equal value. But the tragedy is that the city forced retirements with full understanding that they were going to cancel our insurance. Our coworkers, our leaders, our friends betrayed our years of public service. We appreciate you revisiting this in all sincerity. However, there is an easy fix. Restore to us our health care in its entirety without segregated prices, without compromise. I started this quest with one question in mind. Who cancels old people's health insurance? Who does that? Because I believe in accountability, I have my answer. The city staff canceled it, and you voted on it, and you canceled our health care. My thanks to council for hearing me. Good luck next week.